What's up, guys? How are you? On today's episode of Elite Life with Sam, I have the coolest guest on my couch. Can you say hi?
What's up, dogs?
This is Titus. He's my youngest baby. How old are you?
I am 10 years old.
Yeah, and what grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade.
4th grade. Almost done, though.
Mm-hmm.
We got a text message that said, you just have a few days left in the year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like 7 days?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted you to come on the podcast so that everybody could get to know you and how cool you are, because I think you're really cool and you're one of my favorite people. So I wanted other people to get to know you a little.
Well, I do know some stuff about like Sonic and Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm. Sonic's your favorite or Ninja Turtles?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Equal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us 2 fun facts about each of those?
So Sonic, here's one fact. He can run the speed of light.
Mm-hmm.
And a second fact, he can do spin dash, and he needs all 7 chaos elements to go super, and his final form is called the hyper form, and it is his strongest form. In Ninja Turtles, they made 3 different ones. The movie that looks realistic, well, not really. It has 2 bad words and they're the same one. And another one where it has the crane. Like, you might not know the crane, but Ninja Turtles, yeah, they destroy them. And a different one is where on the first episode they have their normal weapons, but in a little bit on the first episodes they're going to get mystic weapons. But Donatello, he's going to keep his weapon that's made of something that I don't know what it's called.
What are his weapons? Are they swords?
Leonardo mystic weapons, he has 1 sword and it can make a portal. Michelangelo's, he has 1 nunchucks, but it's not a normal nunchucks. Whenever he holds it for a long time, it'll make a fire thing. And Donatello's, his is not mystic. It's just like a kind of like a normal bow staff, but not really. It's like metal and it can do anything, like turn into a hammer or fist thing. He also has a battle shell that has other things come out. He even has a jetpack shell and a flying shell.
My gosh, you have memorized so much.
And also Raphael's mystic weapons. It has things that you like hold upside down like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he can like have his fist go big for a red outline. And in a little bit, he masters something. He can make his whole entire body go big, but not like his normal body. His normal body will stay the normal size, but it'll be a big red outline of him.
Oh, okay. Hey, have you ever met anybody who knows as much about Sonic and Ninja Turtles as you?
The one that knows Sonic is Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll? Oh, yeah, because Jelly Roll did the music for the Sonic movie.
Yeah, and he gave me that poster that was signed by Sonic and Shadow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone that does Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Maybe somebody listening to this podcast can write in and tell us that they know more about the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, like the first realistic one that has 2 bad words. I only watched it once and I never watched it again when I heard the 2 bad words.
Oh, is that why you didn't watch it again?
I never watched, but the other 2 I did watch. I watched the other 2 like a bunch of times.
Okay, well, I have some questions here because I think you're really smart and I really love the way that your brain works. So can I ask you a couple of these questions and just see what you come up with?
Go on ahead.
Okay, there's no right or wrong answers, okay?
Okay.
What is your theory on how the dinosaurs disappeared?
My theory, it might be like they died by meteorite, and people are saying that, or they could have died by a volcano because volcanoes were still a thing when dinosaurs were alive.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a pretty good thought.
And then when dinosaurs died, that's when we came, the humans.
After the dinosaurs?
Yes.
That's a good thing. Could you imagine hanging out with dinosaurs? Like, just be sitting here and a dinosaur
They
walk
would
down the
kill
road?
us.
You think so?
Yeah,
you don't think we would make them our pets?
Nope. Even when in the time of dinosaurs, some dinosaurs eat other dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big dinosaur.
The carnivores?
Some of them eat the velociraptors.
No way.
Yeah, velociraptors run very fast, but dinosaurs are big, so they can move quickly when they run. So they can easily get the velociraptors.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the world will be like when you are grown up?
I really have no answers for that because I don't know. I don't even know how it feels to like have kids or like get married or be a grown up or have a job. I don't know how it feels.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about growing up and getting a job and getting married and all
Well,
that?
when you grow up, your voice starts to change.
That's true. Is that scary or exciting?
Well, when your voices change, I don't know what that means.
It just means you're growing up.
But if you keep your body healthy forever, you could probably live long if you keep your body healthy.
How do you do that?
Just eat healthy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to figure out other healthy stuff that would keep your body good and
Like drinking water
yes.
and exercising.
Yeah, that's how you can stay alive longer.
Uh-huh. That seems simple.
Yep.
Sounds pretty simple. Do you think that you'll grow up and get a job?
Maybe the job I want is like a job like this, but just to like paint cars.
You want to be a podcaster and paint cars? Yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds like a really cool life.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, do you think you'll have kids one day?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not really on the radar right now, huh?
You don't have to get married, though.
You don't have to get married. There's no rule that says you have to get married.
True.
Yeah. So do you think you'll get your own house or apartment?
Houses cost a lot.
They do. You think it's smarter just to like share a house?
Well, I don't know.
That's okay. I don't know is a good answer. If you don't know something, you just say I don't know it. Yeah. Okay, so you've got how many brothers?
Does a stepbrother count?
Absolutely. All kinds of
Emmett
brothers
is my
count.
stepbrother. Hold on, wait. I got 4. Emmett, Noah, Richie, and Judah.
Mm-hmm. And how does it feel being a little brother?
Well, I'm not the littlest brother.
No, but you are younger than Noah and Richie and Emmett.
Yeah.
So until Judah came along, you were the baby.
Yeah, but when Judah came along, he's the littlest, so I helped to take care of him.
Mm-hmm. So you were the baby for so long, and then you got a baby brother. Tell me how that felt.
Well, we started a bat family. I was Robin, but then when Judah was born, I leveled up and became Red Robin, and then Judah took my spot for Robin. Red Robin is kind of like another version of Robin, but they're not by the same actors. They're by the different actors.
A different actor. Who's Noah?
Noah is Nightwing. Emmett is Red Hood. Dad is Batman. Mama Val is Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Richie, he's not really at my dad's house.
Okay, if you were going to give Richie a superhero name, who would it be?
Probably Monkey King.
Oh, that's a made-up one, but that's a good one. He is the Monkey King.
Yep.
Who would Rich be? I don't know. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you give me a superhero?
Actually, I'm still thinking of one.
Oh, okay.
I have been thinking of one for like 1 year.
For 1 year?
I still haven't thought of one.
Okay, so what we'll do later today is...
I've been like thinking of Catwoman, but
Catwoman's a
no,
good
she's evil.
Oh, she's evil?
Yeah, Catwoman.
I thought she was good.
No, she's evil. She steals jewelry. Whenever she sees shiny stuff, she takes it.
What about Black Canary? Is she good or bad?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, we gotta look into her. Because now I'm wondering who's evil and who's good.
Well, I know a few stuff about superheroes. Like, I know Flash's arch nemesis, Reverse Flash, and Batman's arch nemesis is probably Joker's.
Joker, yeah. So we're staying in the DC universe. We're not moving into the Marvel stuff.
Oh.
Right?
Right.
Oh, well, we can.
Well, I don't know.
There are no rules. Okay, I'm going to ask you another question. What is something that you wish more people understood about you?
Well, I'm a bit of a crazy kid.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That means I straight up have crazy imaginations.
You have the best imagination.
But whenever I'm like bored and I try to think of one and I can't, my brain just goes like,
Oh, you hear that in your brain?
Yeah, whenever I can't think of one, like a TV glitching kind of.
Oh, that's very interesting. So what do you do when that happens?
Well, I do have a VR headset.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got so far in the Iron Man game, it restarted all of my progress.
No.
I have to go to the very beginning. That means the upgrades I put in my suit are gone.
No.
I have to restart from the very beginning, like even going to dark room again.
Oh man.
Even the practice fighting with the Iron Man suit.
Yeah. So.
Plus, I need to be.
But you're gonna be the best at it when you go through it again, because you'll know exactly what to expect.
Yeah, because I forgot what the controls are.
Yeah. Well, you'll figure it out so fast. You're so smart. And yes, you're right. You have a crazy good imagination, and the way that you look at the world is different, but it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard for you to have a conversation with people sometimes?
Well, kind of yes and kind of no. Sometimes whenever I'm like speaking, I sometimes freeze for a little bit, like thinking to what to say next.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't take that long for me to, but I don't freeze for that long.
Yeah. No, you're a pretty good conversationalist. Okay, here's another one. What makes you feel brave?
Well, guns.
What? What do you mean?
I feel brave because I feel protective and I feel safe.
Oh, you mean like with your Nerf guns and stuff? Oh, you mean when we have guns? Oh, okay. But what makes you feel brave when you are in a situation that you're nervous? How do you overcome the nervous and feel brave?
Like if I'm like in danger?
No, like if you're in like a situation where you're just unsure. Or do you ever get nervous?
Well, sometimes I get nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you were nervous to come film on the podcast? And so how did you get brave?
Like, for example of somebody being nervous, imagine somebody was about to try to do a backflip without using a trampoline.
Mm-hmm.
And they were getting ready to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but they were nervous to do it because they were scared they would hurt themselves.
Yes.
So they just waited a bit longer and practiced on the trampoline.
And then they did it.
Yeah, but something safer.
Yeah. Okay.
Until they felt ready.
That's a great point. Practicing until you feel more confident. Okay. I think this will be an easy one for you. What do you love the very most about your family?
is spending time with them even on holidays. On holidays is not about like Christmas is not about the presents, and on Halloween is not about the candy. It's about spending time with your family and having a great time with them.
That is an excellent answer. I think you should be president.
A kid can't be a president.
Maybe when you grow up.
Can a kid be a president?
I don't think so. I think you have to be 18.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure like 10, so that would be like 8 years.
That'll be 8 years. You think you'll be ready by then?
I don't know if I want to be president.
I think Sonic should just be president.
Mom.
What?
I am Sonic.
Oh, my bad. My bad. You're right.
Not really Sonic, okay, guys? Sonic isn't real.
Oh. News to me.
Mommy always knew that. Everybody tells me.
Sonic's real, like, in your heart.
Yes.
Okay. All right, last question. You ready? Gotta really think about this one. What's a talent that you have that not a lot of people know about?
Well, they all know this talent, karate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have any like good talent that nobody really knows about. Like,
Well, this is the first time that our listeners are meeting you, so tell them about a talent that they wouldn't know, because they don't know about any of your talents. Just tell them about one of your talents.
well, like karate. I'm a purple belt.
Mm-hmm.
There's a white belt, yellow, orange 2 is white, yellow, orange 2, and then purple. But when you get to orange 2, you have a white suit. But once you get to purple, you get a black suit. But you need 3 stripes. And then on belt test, whenever stripe test, you have to have a full uniform. And on belt test, you have to have your full uniform.
Yeah.
But when it's not stripe or belt test, you don't have to have your full uniform.
But you're going for your next belt next week.
Which I don't know what it is, but once you become a purple belt, you'll get like a mouth guard, gloves, a helmet, like legging protective too.
Shin guard.
Shin guards, even like size.
Why did they give you all of that protective stuff? What's the new thing that you started doing?
Basically, size.
Sparring.
Sparring.
Yeah, you have to spar with partners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that scary? Or were you ready?
Well, the part where I kind of got it.
Yeah, you got busted in the nose. What'd you learn from that?
Hit the hand when they're about to hit my nose. Hit the hand
Guard.
at there.
Yeah, guard. Always guard. You learned a very valuable lesson, huh? What's your favorite thing to do in karate?
Well, kind of like size.
What's a sai for people that don't know?
Well, we always practice with them upside down.
They're handheld weaponry, right? They're
Yeah.
like little swords, but they have 3 prongs on them.
Yeah, the middle one is long, and the other 2 on the left and right side, they're like short.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
love doing those.
Yeah. But ninjas never throw the weapons,
Ninjas never throw their weapons.
but you could use that for distraction. So like throw one of your weapons that could be a distraction, and then use your other weapon to hit them in the head with it.
That's a good point. You get this figured out.
Yeah.
I think you're ready for your belt test.
I started like hurting bad guys.
You like hurting bad guys? Yeah. Well, cool. Well, is there anything else that you would like to tell people about you or an interesting fact before we go?
I really want to learn on how to do a backflip off of a trampoline without using a trampoline.
Okay.
I want to try to do a backflip mid-air.
Mid-air?
Like jumping off the ground.
Yeah. We watched those boy gymnasts this morning. Remember?
Yeah, I'm still not doing gymnastics.
They were serious athletes.
Dude, that guy that was trying to hold himself up, I think his face was turning red.
Mm-hmm. Takes a lot of strength.
Yeah.
You just got to keep practicing and working.
Sure, I saw muscles on the legs.
You saw muscle everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, I'm going to let you do the send-off. Yeah, send-off is when you close the show and you tell everybody bye.
Well, see ya, everybody. Hope you have a great time, and see you again soon.
Bye, guys.